Hey there, my name is Brandon Gomez, and first off, I want to thank you for visiting my website and for taking the quiz. So it looks like on the quiz you had answered that you had trouble getting people in the door, you had trouble driving traffic to your gym. You had also answered on the quiz that you often struggle, maybe a lot, maybe a little bit, with the client acquisition process, going from lead to prospect to customer. So I just want to kind of give you a little bit of value, give you a roadmap on how you can improve your gym. So if you choose to work with me, great. If not, totally fine. I truly believe in giving value. I just want to help as many business owners as I can. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so hopefully you can see the board. So basically, I want to go over a framework called the 5 core functions. Now, really, you can use this to scale any service-based business. I've used this to scale just different businesses in different industries, but obviously for this example, we're going to be talking about gyms. So I just wanted to kind of lay it all out so that way you can see everything, and then I'll explain it as I go through it. So to scale a gym, there's 5 core functions that you need to focus on. Like literally, this is it. This is all you need to be focused on, okay? And they're labeled in order of importance. So number 1 is the most important, number 2 is the second most important, and so on and so on. Okay, so the 5 core functions are lead generation, lead nurture, conversions, delivery, and then retain, resell, and upsell. So what do these all mean? This means that for any business, any service-based business, the number one priority of any business is lead generation, okay? Because without leads, you have no conversations. You can't, how many people are you talking to, right? So the most important, before you focus on anything else, is lead generation. How many leads do we have? How many people? Do we have referrals? Do we have, all this stuff? Like, I need people, I need conversations, right? The more people you talk to, the more people that can potentially become a lead for your business, right? So number 1 is lead generation. Number 2 is lead nurture. What are we doing to nurture them, okay? Lead nurture can be anything, don't overcomplicate this, but lead nurture can be anything from like a PDF. So if you're doing an online, if you're using ads or Facebook or Google or whatever, it could be an informational PDF. So if you're selling, if you're doing like a boot camp or a weight loss program, or you're selling supplements or something, or you want to introduce people to your gym, you could give them like a PDF of like the services, maybe the layout, have pictures of the layout of your gym, what it looks like, what services you offer, basically getting people into your ecosystem. You want to introduce your name, your brand, your gym to the audience, the people, to see who could be a potential fit for your gym, okay? So that's the whole point of a lead nurture. And also have like systems in place, have automated systems in place. So when somebody answers the phone, when somebody fills out a form, you have an automation that goes out that says, hey, thanks for checking out the website. Hey, thanks for filling out this form. You have certain sequences in place that help you nurture. Because if you have a lead nurture system in place, this could also be like a CRM, which is called a customer relationship manager software. That can take a lot of the heavy lifting. So you can focus, as the gym owner, as the business owner, you can focus on other tasks, okay? Number 3 is conversions. So conversions is simply just how many people are converting into a customer, okay? This can be really just keeping track of your numbers. I see it all the time. Many business owners do not know their numbers, okay? So your numbers are, what is your cost per lead? Okay, if you're using here, I'll just kind of like move this out the way. What is your cost per lead? Okay, what is your CPA, cost per acquisition? Okay, what is your conversion rate? Okay, so let's say if you spent $500, let's say you spent $500 on ads, okay, and you get $10 a lead, I'll just say $10 a lead, you should get 50 leads, right? 50 leads. How many of those leads convert into a sale? Okay, well, if you convert 10 of those into a customer, right? I'll just put customer. If you convert 10 of those, 10 over 50, that's a 20% conversion rate. That means you should now know that for every $500 you spend, you should generate 10 customers at a 20% close rate. Okay, and the cost per acquisition is simply 10, however many customers you get, divided by how much you spent. So in this case, your cost per lead is $10. Your cost per acquisition, because you got 10 of them for 500, is $50. So it takes you $50 to acquire one customer. Okay, and this is crucial because a lot of gyms, they'll do like a free membership or like a free intro, and they spend money on ads, or they spend money trying to generate leads, through email or whatever. And you need to track these numbers, because if you find out that, hey, you're charging like a $20 membership, and it costs you $50, or if not more. A lot of times when the gym owner is not, a lot of times what I see is if they're not tracking the numbers, usually it's a lot higher, because they don't know how much they're spending. They're not keeping track of the numbers. They don't know what it costs to acquire. So sometimes it's actually a lot higher than that. So knowing that can tell you when you're going to break even. So in this case, if you're selling a $20 membership, it could take you, month 3 before you're even profitable. Okay, so that's why it's important to have other steps to either lower this number or increase conversions, because conversions is part of sales, or doing upsells. Okay, so conversions is a really important part of the process of scaling your gym. Okay, so delivery, obviously simple as it can be, is basically just delivering your service. Are we doing a good job delivering our service, right? And if you are, you should be getting referrals. You should be getting referrals, but you also want to be asking for referrals. Okay, if you don't ask, you don't get. But your service should be so good that other people tell other people. Your members are telling other people, hey, come to the gym, it's fantastic. They have a great environment, uplifting, positive environment. They do this, they do this, they do all these different things, right? So delivery is just making sure you're doing a good job delivering your service. Number 5 is retain, resell, and upsell. Okay, so this is all of this is just trying to increase the LTV. The LTV stands for lifetime value per customer. Okay, which is basically just, okay, trying to retain them, keep retaining the member, because the longer they stay on as a membership, right? As long as they keep staying on, you will keep continuing to get profits, right? So the whole point is to get them to retain their membership as long as possible, because this increases the lifetime value per customer. Usually this is shown as a year relationship. So if they're spending like $50 a month, that's $600 a year. Oops, sorry, $600 a year. And then you could simply say like, hey, how long does our average gym member stay, or whatever, but also, again, another component of that is reselling them on why they should stay, reselling them on the membership or on other services. In this case, upselling them is a good way to increase the lifetime value per customer. Okay, if you can upsell them, like, hey, you join you join our membership, you've been a member for 3 months or so. Hey, I think you'd be a good fit for this fitness body boot camp that we're doing. It's $500 for 6 weeks, whatever the case may be. Really, to basically increase the lifetime value per customer, right? Or selling them on supplements, or selling them, if they're regular members, sell them like a group membership. Be part of this group, or semi-privates, or something, to basically, as long as it's whatever the main membership is, let's say it's $40 a month or whatever. It should be higher than that. Okay, but let's say that's your regular membership, right? Figure out what you could sell. Okay, you have a boot camp that you could do, or create different programs. Because remember, you're in the relationship business. Okay, you're in a service-based business, which means anything that you can create has a small incremental cost. Okay, versus like a physical product or something. But again, you can sell supplements if you want to, which I recommend all supplements. I'll just put subs. You can just sell supplements. You can do a body boot camp. You know, you can sell them different versions, group training, semi-privates. You get the point. Basically, to increase the lifetime value per customer. Okay, because that's going to allow you to spend more money acquiring more customers, more members, to get your gym to full capacity. Okay, so hopefully this helps you out and kind of labels it out. Again, just to reiterate, number one, the most important thing is lead generation. Number two is lead nurture, creating a PDFs. Obviously, get a CRM if you don't have one. Create automated emails, automated text messages. Just really things to keep them engaged. Things to keep you top of mind. Okay, to where eventually they convert. Okay, the whole point is to get them to buy a membership, to come to your gym. Obviously, you want to have your sales team on point. A 20% conversion rate is pretty good. If you can do better than that, great. It's just more bang for your buck, right? Making sure you're doing a good job delivering the service. You're getting referrals, asking for referrals. You have systems in place to make sure that your delivery, making sure that people arrive on time, making sure that you deliver an outstanding customer service. People are friendly. Your staff is friendly to them. Just making sure that you're doing a good job delivering your service, right? And number 5 is, doing a good job. Like, you already spent the money to acquire them. Now we need to retain them, we need to resell them, and we need to upsell them. Okay, which is all this stuff. Okay, so hopefully this all basically gives you value and shows you ways that you can improve your gym if you don't have all these steps in place. Hopefully I gave you some ideas of what you could do. So yeah, hopefully to see you in the next one. All right, so hopefully you got value from that. My whole goal was to make sure that you got value from it, and to also give you something immediately that you can use right now, and of value that you can begin executing in your gym, start getting you results. So hopefully you got value from it. That's always my goal for everybody, is to give them immediate value. But if you want to work closer with me and actually see how I can help you grow your gym, where we can actually take a deeper dive into your gym, your business, see what you're doing, see what areas can be improved, where I can actually see what you're doing and give you better tips and strategies. I use the framework, but obviously I use dozens of different strategies to get to where I need to go. And I can see other problem areas before they get worse. So if you actually want to work with me on a personal level, where I can actually show you how to grow your gym, all you have to do is book a call with me or somebody on my team. Like I said, we'll go over exactly what you're doing, what could be improved, and see if you'd be a good fit for the program. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you, from speaking to you, and I'll see you on the inside.